Hi, so today we're gonna discuss a whole series of conics, and this is one of the hardest chapters in Algebra 2. Is conics to me is next to probably matrices as the most difficult chapters to kind of like understand and grasp because of its complicated equations and concepts. So I'm gonna teach it in the sugarcoat way as much as I can with these topics, and I usually go in order of difficulty, which is easiest circle, hardest is hyperbola, and I kind of have little illustrations. So and there's little mnemonic devices I use to memorize little certain attributes of conics. So let's start off with a circle. Circle is probably the easiest to understand. H comma K here, that's the shift in the center of the circle. R refers to the radius, so you start from the center and then you just graph out, and I'll graph all the conics out each one by one after I solve them. So let's start with this one problem here, and it's probably as hard as it gets with circles. 2x squared plus 2y squared minus 4x plus 8y equals 22. So you're going to need to probably complete the square here to put into this format. When you put in this format, then you know it's a circle. Okay, so let's start off with, let's factor out the 2, and let's factor out the 2 for x and y. Okay, so let's group these. Let's see, x squared minus 4x, so it'll be minus 2x plus, when I complete the square, I like to put a little space here so I know what I have to fill out, and I just complete on the other side so you don't forget. So what else do I have? Plus 2y squared. Let's see. So I have 8y, so I distribute into that, and then equals 22. Okay? So I factor out a 2 on each of the x's and y's. Okay? So I'm putting into this format. So let me complete the square. So what I need to put in here to complete the square. So the rule is, remember, you half the 2, half the b, which is 2, and then you square it to find what term this is. So I have 2 here, and I square it, so you get 1. Okay. Here, you half the b, which is 4 here. 4 divided by 2 is 2, so 4. And I'm going to make a video on how to complete the square later on. That's a whole different chapter. So 1 times 2, and so, let me add it here. So I'm going to add 2, and also add what? 2 plus 4. 2 times 4, I mean, 8. So completing a square, I have to add 2 on this side and add 8 on this side, because I added 8 on this side. 8 and 2 on this side. Okay, so let's factor it now. (22 plus 2 plus 8), that will be, let's see, 32. Okay, and let me just divide by 2 on both sides, and I'll get this format. So let's divide by 2. Okay, so I'll get x minus 1 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals to 16. Okay, or I'll write into this format, the r squared format, which is this. So r here is 4, the radius. So to graph this, the radius, I can see the center equals to 1 comma negative 2. And the radius is 4, so I'm just going to graph this 1 and, let's see, negative 2. Okay, the center is 4, so I'll go up 4, go down 4, right 4, left 4. And then you're going to have a circle. Okay, so the radius is 4. Okay, the center is this, 1 negative 2, right? And that's how you do circles. Let me know if you have any questions. Just leave a comment, and I'll be glad to answer any questions. And the next section, I'm going to move on to the ellipse, a little more difficult than the circles. Probably as difficult as the parabola, but I'll go into examples and how you can differentiate the different kind of equations, and you'll know which one is which. Thank you.